Quick one here. Have you noticed that people are starting to fall in love with Ket Matlala? His dress sense, his expensive clothes, the way he talks, the way he carries himself. I mean, ladies, come on now. South Africa, come on, Mzansi. No, this is not right, man.
Citizens of the internet, it's time. You open the ones, or we'll open them for you. I told you there are hypocrites in the movement. There are hypocrites in this movement. The women's GPV, whatever. Yes, there are hypocrites, and there are many of hypocrites. There are many of them. Most of them, they are hypocrites. Why do I say that? Because we have this problem.
Judge me all you like, ne? I'm a Ket Matlala again. Ket Matlala, like, hi, daddy. Yes, daddy. Like, I love you too, daddy. Thank you.
Like, what the fuck do we call that? She is not the only one who said that bullshit. Like, all of a sudden, you're falling for a criminal who is arrested allegedly for attempted murder of a woman, of a woman, but he asked that for because of the money you saw. Like, what the fuck? So women of South Africa, you are willing to sell your country because of the bag, because of the money. South African, we have a problem right here. We really have a problem. We really have a problem. If we have people like this, we won't move forward. We will never move forward. Like, damn. Those are the type of girls who are willing to date the illegal foreigners with money, forgetting that they are selling the country. Those are the type of women who will sell their surname in a lesser price. Those are the type of women who will sell the culture. So we have a brother right here who has a message for you. Let's take a look at the video.
After today, I'm pretty sure a lot of you ladies will unfollow me. And some of you will unfollow me for the truth. You see, this purple movement of yours, it's actually irrelevant for one specific reason. You are busy saying that all men must die, but within the context of your movement, there's a lot of you ladies that have a few diseases. And the first diseases that particularly some of the women in that group of yours, or a lot of them, is that you have selective outrage, you have selective activism, and you have favoritism in terms of who you perceive as perpetrators. The best example is up here. Ket Matlala and the other one. You guys, if all of the guys who've ever committed crimes against women had to come out of prison today and they came out as millionaires or billionaires, most of you would even overlook that fucking shit. Those guys were busy carving up pieces of women out there. You guys wouldn't give a fuck. All for the sake of money and lifestyle. And the best example of this is a lot of you who come online who say that munna ke plane, a man must be dangerous. Munna ke likutumela. Your boyfriends are out here murdering people every night, becoming hijackers, becoming people who are killing women while hijacking them. And you guys don't give a fuck. You know why? Because this will appeal. A lot of you have a price to your soul. A lot of you will compromise all forms of morality for the sake of chelet. That's why you're willing to date criminals. That's why you are even willing to find Ket Matlala attractive. Kana, let's go back a little bit. What is Ket Matlala currently in that commission for? Attempted murder for a chicken. attempted murder for a cow, for a woman. But guess what? The very same women are the ones who find that very same guy attractive. That a man who is capable of wanting to kill a woman, you guys propel him. You make videos. He said, yo, he's turning me on. In your hashtag Libby, hashtag gangster love. So, I'm not disputing the importance of that movement. Yes, women must have a voice. Women must need to voice out certain things. But there's a problem with your movement. It's the selective outrage part of it. That, the perpetrators, you guys, are men who don't have money. But if it's a rich Nigerian man who are abusing you guys, you're willing to shut up for a very long time. If it's the likes of Boket, Matlala, and the other ones, you propel them and say it's gangster love. Dangerous in cause. So, ladies, that movement of yours, and we don't know how many of those menes are there, but it seems like there's a lot of them. How can a video Ket Matlala in only 400,000 likes and over 75,000 comments from who? Men. And when you go into the comment sections of those videos, oh my God, Maruite Habet, he's handsome. No, they must free Ket. If that other lady that was her life was nearly taken, if she had died, a lot of you will still find that man attractive. Kimaka. You will hate me for the truth. Kimaka. So, the reality is this movement of yours, it's a waste of time. Because every year you're going to come back and say justice for mama. But the type it alone, it's very dangerous, man. And you are willing to overlook certain things as long as they have money. But if it's a Tabiso who is abusing his girlfriend in his back room or in a shack, Tabiso must be locked up. He must go to jail. But if it's a Ket Matlala who nearly kills a girl, no, they must let him free. Lerona, we need to enjoy this lifestyle. Those are the comments that I came across. So this purple movement of yours is a waste of time. They will willingly go to the criminals. So instead, we need to come together, both men and women. Lelo naba green movement, majita. Hey, these women are accusing us of false grave accusations. Tlogela go batla banyana ko taveneng. Tlogela go batla banyana ko ditlapong. Because the reality of the story, most of you, the only place that you go to meet women face to face is at night in clubs. And what do you expect? It's always going to be a bad formula. So you need to meet women in sober spaces, at the supermarket, in public spaces where it doesn't involve alcohol most of the time. So both sides, we need to come to the party and engage these issues correctly and deal with the elements. We need to fight evil, not each other. But the reality is, Gago people movement in logo green movement in because it's December no. Weekend. Kausana ba go tshwere banyana ba ba re tshwarisa for what these things exist because le nagana ka dipipi ba bang ba lona. So we need to come together. Anyway, enjoy your Sunday.
Green movement. I never heard of green movement. Jens, what's up? Jens, gang, what's up? Chill out. Now you're opening a movement against the woman, like you are dividing yourself from the like. What the fuck? We should unite. We should unite, gang. We should unite. We should unite and focus on the current issues that are happening in the country against the government, against these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers have been in power for 30 years and they didn't do none. They didn't do nothing. What they have done? All they have done, they have to loot. And our president is looting the money and hiding it under the couch. Under the couch. Damn, Jazz, you should chill out. We should join the existing movement, like Operation March and March, like Guys, we should chill out. Even the purple movement, we should chill out. You distracted and you made it all about you instead of making it about the current the things in the country, about the current issues in the country, but you made it all about you. But later, like, what do we call that? What do we call that? And we're supposed to be like, but my brother right here, right there, is stating facts. Yeah, stating fact. There are many hypocrites amongst you. You should deal with that. They have selective outrage, as like my brother said. So yeah, guys, we need to come together. We need to unite. We need to unite. Or if we don't unite, if we keep on divided, they become happy. They become happy and they keep on looting because we are distracted, we are divided, we are fighting amongst each other instead of uniting against them. Yeah, they're divided. And who's dividing you? The same motherfuckers. Matter of fact, let me stop for saying too much. Oh, before I leave, hey, before I leave, I got a message for you. Ladies. Stop doing that bullshit that you're doing. Money, like, you are even want to sell your country for because of your money, like, because for the love of the money. Money ain't the root of evil, but for the love of the money is the root of all evil. Yeah, it is like that. But stop doing that bullshit. Stop diluting our country. You are the type of women that are diluting the country. You will end their South African cultures. Soon there won't be South African language. It will be like mixed. South Africa will be chaos. So stop doing that bullshit. Matter of fact, let me stop for saying too much.
This is how it's been since the beginning of time. From Eve to Delilah to Jezebel. That's why now when people say they don't believe in the Bible and the Bible continuing to manifest, because everything that is written in that book, we actually see it manifesting in human beings. This is how women are. This is how men are. We can see the manifestation of the Holy Spirit. We can see the manifestation of demonic influence. So when people say they don't believe in the Bible, but this is how it's been since the beginning of time. That this gender that is called females needs serious deliverance now and then, because this is how the majority of women think. This is how they love toxicity. They are the ones who gave birth to some of the bad things that are happening in this world. They are the influence behind it. I'm just here to highlight the reality of things, that some of the things that you expect from us as men, they are beyond us. These things are spiritual and only God himself can deal with that. I think it'll make things easier for women to see themselves for who they are instead of blaming men and making it seem like if we did this, things will get better. Some of these things just need God. The less we blame every single man, the better. The more we have to say, hey, let's introspect. Why did I have a baby with this kind of a man? Why did I date a guy Walikins? Why did I date a guy Obrekang Indian Sabat? Why did I date a guy Orexandi drugs? Self-introspection will help you, because some of us ordinary men in South Africa are not going to talk to the crazy men that you date. Men doing these crimes did these crimes because there's a target market. there's someone they are willing to impress. Because there are women who say, if you become this kind of a man, Rubita daddy, you turn us on. If you are a man, Oshapang the heist and do house break-ins, you are a daddy. We find you attractive. There's a target market where men says, hey, for me to be seen as lepara, I must be this kind of a man. There's a target market for it. There's an influence behind it that says, hey, if I'm gonna be able to be a guy or a tankivanyana, I must behave this way. There's a target market for that. That's why even the wars that are happening in this world, someone is trying to impress a woman. Whether you take it back to Shaka Zulu or something, it was all about, we want your women, to show you that they've been the influence behind everything that's happening in this world. The things you are asking us to do are beyond us. The only thing we can do is guide our daughters, guide girls in our communities, guide girls in our churches. We can't control what the average woman in this world like and what she's turned on by. I mean, good citizen men turn off women. We've heard that conversation. Udumela everything like he's too sweet for me, I can't handle him. How many times have you heard that phrase? We hear it all the time. So we can't be responsible for women who think like that. We can only help what we can help in our communities, with our children, with our sisters, and that's it. In terms of us changing the world based on how women behave and what they like, only God can resolve that. The sooner we understand that it's not about men, the better.